There. That's good. That's a place where I like to see the extension.
Mm-hmm.
So all these people who think, oh, we need strong extensor muscles to hold ourselves upright. We need core training to hold ourselves upright. Okay, you know what? Those are all parts and pieces. What we need is a functioning nervous system that tells us what we're supposed to do. It is amazing how many people can have very little muscle mass and hold themselves upright.
Yeah.
They can, if their nervous system functions well. That's what we're looking for. And I think that part of that has to do with cell permeability. That's something we didn't get on one of the videos once. We look at different ways that the nervous system functions, but we know that there's synapse that happens, not just in neurons synapsing with each other, but cells communicate with each other. And there's fluids, and there's chemicals that go in and out of the cells so that the cells are healthy and functioning the way they're supposed to. And that has to do with cell permeability. Cell permeability. And we talked about how all the doctors, the jargon these days has been about inflammatory or not too inflammatory. That is the question, right? That's the big deal. But I think it's bigger than that. I think it's deeper than that. And I think a lot of that has to do with cell permeability. You'll have, if you don't have inflammatory markers, Sein gesund, God blessings to you. But if you don't have cell permeability, you ain't got nothing. Mm-hmm. Because then your cells can't get rid of the toxicity, they can't get rid of waste, and they can't take in nutrients. If they can't take in nutrients, they can't be very much alive and do what they need to do in a person. Mm-hmm. Again, this is where all of the seaweed and everything helps her, and everything that you're doing. Okay, so not a functional place, so I'm going to let you down. Thank you. Do we have to cut that out? Do we have to cut that out of the video? So, she's wanting to go into hyperextension, so I'm going to take her like this. I want her to get a feeling that takes her someplace. Has Martin been rolling her?
Yeah. We call it the flip.
Flipper.
She gets her daily dose.
You get your daily dose? Flipper. Flipper. See, she flips really well to one side better than the other. And we're going to just keep working with that. We'll just keep showing. So notice that you may not notice that she takes in her knees together and she flips so lovely that way. So then I'll go, well, I'm Feldenkrais kind of thinking, so I'd like the legs to do it separately too.
Yeah.
Right? In addition. Do you see? So I'll now encourage one leg to initiate the movement. Then I'll encourage the other. See? Only the right leg is encouraged. Only the left leg. And then it just pulls the other leg with it. Look, see? There. There. And there. There. And there. Ooh, look how she opens the legs. There she opens the legs. Look at that. Look at that. That's opening legs. Ah,
nice.
Look at that. Is that lovely? That's not a child. That's not Annabelle's legs. With the legs completely nice and open instead of going in like this. It's another choice. It's a very functional place, right? It's a functional choice. But I'm not going to force it. I'm just showing. Here's another way, right? You don't always just have to fall in love with people with blonde hair. It can be people with dark hair too. It's all choices.
Yeah. She's trying to do it. A flip.
She's smiling.
Look at me.
Was that great? More? Do you want to do more? Come back over this way. Come to me this way. Come to me this way. We could do more. Did you see that? Was that incredible?
That was.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness gracious. Great balls and tushies. You gotta give me your hands. Okay, ready? We go that way. And 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 we go that. Look at that.
Now you're just teasing me, Elinor.
You ready to make the turn? You ready to make the turn? Whoop. Come here. Again. Get some more. Get some more. You get some more. You get some more. You get some more. You get some more. So, I think this is blog worthy today.
Yes.
I'll upload this, but Mom, hand me that video camera. If you had something to share about this kind of lesson and this way of working with a child, what would you say?
I would say that, why give a man a fish when you can teach them how to fish? Why give them a loaf of bread when you can teach them how to grow crops? You're giving her these skills to live, to develop. She's developing, and it's just fantastic. You're giving her life, really, to
It's a respectful way to work with somebody and to be with somebody, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. And I compare it to the traditional way, and I think time has come for things to change, out there. The traditional therapies, suit some children, and they do great under the traditional therapy, but other children don't. And as parents, you have to recognize when your child is not doing great under the traditional therapies, and you have to find the alternative therapies to seek it out, and things like Feldenkrais definitely suit other children better.
Wow, thank you. Now I also want to say to you, thank you for giving me the opportunity to do all the kind of work that we are doing with her in here. I mean it seriously from my heart.
Yeah.
And also for allowing us to share this with the world and with the Feldenkrais community and with our parents. Everybody that sees it can learn what they can do.
Yep.
Because it's all about the respect of giving someone the gift of learning how to learn.
Yeah.
I'm giving you a hug and a kiss.
Yes.